This is a pretty good question. With the new retcon that Dr. Boka Agboj, a Wakandan, forged the actual shield for Steve Rogers, how does it work with the US or the world not knowing about Wakanda? I think the simple answer is that no one knew that he was Wakandan. When Steve Rogers retells the story, he says Daniel Agboj, and everyone knows him as the assistant to Myron McLean, when that's a lie. So they never knew he was Wakandan. They never knew that he actually forged the shield. Steve Rogers says a Wakandan was dispatched to craft when an American couldn't. This also makes a lot of sense because I've always wondered, well, it's a vibranium alloy. How did this dude do it when he's not really from Wakanda? That doesn't make any sense. This kind of clears that up because the vibranium used for Steve's shield was gifted to Steve by Azuri the Wise. We saw that back in Black Panther, Captain America, Flags of Our Fathers. We also see that Steve never told them about Wakanda. They know Wakanda only exists as a myth, as we saw in Rise of the Black Panther, when T'Chaka is talking to Howard Stark, and he needs his invention in order to help save his wife, T'Challa's mother at the time. So Wakanda was always like a myth, basically, just like it's in the movie, like El Dorado, like whispers of it, but no one knew where it really was. And this is where the whole isolationism steps in, because even in 1 million BC, when Mosi, the Black Panther, dies, he's being brought back home by his people. The Phoenix stops and she's talking to them, and they tell her, yeah, if you really want to help us out, tell no one we exist. So we see even back in 1 million BC, they've kept it quiet. I love a good retcon, man, but I also love a retcon that still makes sense with all the other retcons and addendums as well.